Okay, so I don't read a lot of memoirs, but I do read a very specific type of memoir that I cannot get enough of and that I devour over and over again. And so basically, I love to read memoirs set in the 90s, women's memoirs set in the 90s, and things they experienced growing up in the 90s. But more specifically, I like to read memoirs about women who are in cults or and escape them. That's the important part, escaping the cult. Or women who grew up in these really like strict fundamental religious organizations that maybe aren't exactly cults, but okay, we can call them cults. That's fine. So I was so excited to read Apocalypse Child by Carly Butler. Carly Butler is a author who lives in BC. She and her mother were doomsday preppers. Well, mostly her mother. They were Americans. They fled to Canada somewhat illegally before the Y2K crisis, and they basically became homesteaders because the world was going to end, because Jesus was going to come back. There was going to be everything from Revelations. There was going to be the tribulation. It was going to be absolutely terrible, and they were preparing for the end of the world. So Carly grew up thinking that, hey, like, her life is not really going to be very long. The life as we know it is not going to be very long, and she's going to, have to live through the end of the world. So this was her whole frame of reference growing up. And then Y2K happened, and the world kept going, and Carly had to find a way to create a life for herself beyond what she had been taught. And it was really tough because she didn't have an education. She didn't have a social insurance number because they had fled to Canada illegally. She didn't have a huge network of, supporters and friends. So she started to make friends, and she started working, and she started connecting with the people that she did know. And this story is just such an incredible story of resilience. It is such a testament to the people that Carly loves and who loved her and supported her during some really dark and hard times. And it's about surviving the end of the world, which is pretty incredible. So I really recommend Apocalypse Child by Carly Butler. You can also come and see Carly at the festival. She is going to be in the Writers of Nonfiction panel on October 19th. The Whistler Writers Festival is October 17th to 20th, and we can't wait to see you there. Come and see Carly. Come say hi. We can't wait.